Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am here to share with you my microblading experience. If you follow me on my other social media platforms, then you will have seen me post about this several times. I had the microblading done for my brows. Right now I have absolutely no brow product on my brows. I wanted to make sure to do very minimal makeup because I knew I wasn't going to be filling in my brows at all, so that you could see the absolute final result. I am so happy I got this done. April 25th I think was my first appointment, and then I had another appointment six weeks after that. Probably about 9 or 10 weeks since I began my microblading journey. I want to share with you guys what my experience was like. You will see some up close and raw footage of the procedure. What microblading is it's a semi-permanent brow tattoo. It is not the same as a regular permanent tattoo or makeup tattoo that you can get. It's actually done with a different handheld tool where it deposits pigment closer to the skin, so it's more of a semi-permanent thing. As you exfoliate your skin, the pigment will eventually start to fade with time. You do have to get it touched up about once a year. It depends on the person. Everyone is different. Some people have to get it touched up a little bit sooner. Some people can last a little bit longer. You do go in for an initial treatment, and then you go in for a touch-up about 6 weeks later. You go through the healing process, and then some of the pigment will fade. So there is 2 treatments that you have to initially get done. Why did I decide to do microblading? It was to save time. Doing my brows was kind of a non-negotiable for me. It wasn't that I wasn't confident without doing my brows, but I definitely didn't feel nearly as confident because I grew up in the 90s as a teenager, and that was when everyone over-plucked their brows, over-waxed their brows, and I was left with next to no brow. Being able to wake up and actually look like I have some brows was a huge plus. Let me go into a few frequently asked questions, and hopefully it will answer any questions that you might have about this procedure. And if I don't answer your question in this video, definitely leave them in the comment box below or the comment section below, and I will be happy to answer any questions that you have. How long does it take to have the procedure done? When you go in for your initial procedure, it does take about 2 hours, I would say. It's kind of a lengthy process, but it's because they do go into full depth of trying to figure out the right shape for you, the right pigmentation, the right coloring, and they're very meticulous about it. Your second treatment doesn't take nearly as long, probably takes about an hour maybe, just to kind of make sure that everything is how you like it. Does the procedure hurt? And I would be lying if I said that it doesn't hurt. I do not have any tattoos on my body at all. I've never had a tattoo, and from everything that I can gather from people that have had a tattoo and have had this procedure done, they say that a regular tattoo is much more painful. I would say on a scale from 1 to 10, it's probably like maybe a 5. It's not like it's unbearable, it's just a very annoying type of feeling. Almost like, I don't know how to explain it, maybe like a paper cut, when you get a paper cut, but it's like over and over and over again. So not the best feeling in the world, but I will say it was worth the pain. How long is the recovery and the healing time? This again will vary from person to person, but it does take about 2 weeks to completely heal. When you get the procedure done, you cannot get your brows wet for 10 to 14 days. That was the hardest part of the healing process for me because I'm just such a freak about washing my face, and I just like to just get in there and scrub my face. Trying to wash my hair was a little bit of a task, trying to wash my hair without getting my face or my brows wet. I did use makeup cleansing cloths to try to like clean around my brows. You do have to keep them nice and moisturized. I personally used coconut oil. Your technician will tell you exactly what to put on them to keep them nice and moisturized. As they heal, because it is a tattoo and you're creating cuts on the skin, it will scab up, and as it scabs up, the flaking starts to happen and it does start to itch a little bit. That is another part of the healing process that's not too fun. I put coconut oil on my brows about 2 to 3 times a day, and after 2 weeks, like, everything was completely healed up. You can start wearing makeup on your brows if you want, brow powder or whatever, after that time. How do you choose the shape? Because this is a semi-permanent thing, you definitely want to make sure that you choose the shape that's right for you. For me, it was all about not creating some trendy brow, but it was creating a nice natural looking shape on me that kind of went with the shape of my natural brows. It really is between you and your technician working together to figure out the exact shape that you want, how to figure out what type of pigment to use or what color pigment to use. Again, this is something that you and your technician will go over. Your technician will choose colors that they think are pretty complementary to your skin tone, to your hair color, and then you kind of go from there. It's a pretty simple process in choosing the pigment that you want. Just make sure that you speak up and let them know exactly what you like. What will the procedure look like immediately after? You look like you have perfect brows. That is one of the things that I love about this. There's no downtime. Yes, there's a little bit of a recovery period, but it's not like you're gonna look crazy going out in public. Now, for the first 2 weeks, your brows will be darker, so you have to take that into consideration. They will look very bold and very dark for the first few weeks, which I actually kind of liked that on myself. Immediately after, you just look like you have beautiful, natural hair strokes. It will be a little bit red, a little bit swollen. Will they fade? Yes, I kind of went over this already. Yes, they will fade over time. You will have to go in, you know, once a year, maybe even once every 2 years, depending on the person, to have them touched up so that it's nice and pigmented, because it will fade over time. Okay, that's all the questions that I am going to answer. I want to get onto the vlog footage, and I also want to let you guys know where I went. I went to a place called MBody, Modern Body Contouring and Laser Center. I did have to travel to DC, which is about 2.5 hours away from me. I am friends with the owners of this company, so I knew that I was in good hands. And the technician, she has been trained by the best, and I made sure that I really did my research and knew what I was getting into. I felt very confident. Enough of me rambling. Here is my vlog footage of my microblading experience. So we are here at MBody, Modern Body Contouring and Laser Center?
Yep.
Correct?
Virginia Institute of Plastic Surgery, MBody.
This is Dr. Burton Sundin. He is one of the owners of the practice. It's you and your brother, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
And then Miss Amy?
Yes.
And she is going to actually be doing my treatment today for the microblading.
We do a lot of modern techniques for body contouring and facial rejuvenation. We use a lot of non-invasive technologies like cool sculpting and ultra shape, and we also do things for the face like infinional therapy. And this is our latest addition, and Amy Katka is our certified microblader. We sent her out for training in California, and she's been doing lots of people, and people have been very happy. It gives a nice natural and feathered look to the eyebrow, and people are thrilled.
So I have the numbing cream on right now. I'm going to leave that on for about like 15 minutes. We're going to go over all the measuring and coming up with the right shape for your face.
Okay.
After that, and we're going to decide on it together. After that, we're going to pick a pigment.
Okay.
Color that's going to go with your natural color on your brows and your hair color. That is going to look very dark today. And then if we want to go darker, then we can do that when you come back on the second session. Some people heal in a week, some people it takes them 2 weeks. You can go out, it's still going to look presentable. This trend has been going on forever in Europe. It's pretty brand new here.
Right. wanted to do a quick check-in with my brows. I did have my second microblading treatment. It's only been about 2 days now, and the second treatment definitely was easier than the first treatment. It went quicker. It was kind of just perfecting the shape and filling it in where it had kind of faded, adding a few more strokes on this brow because I felt like it needed to come in just a little bit further. But so far so good. Here is a close-up of the brows. I'm so happy with the color. I'm happy with the shape. I feel like it looks super natural when I don't have makeup. And if I want them to look bolder or thicker or anything else, if I want to alter the shape, then I can still use makeup and do that. But now I can wake up and I feel like I'm already semi put together because I have my brows on. So I am loving it. Amy is a brow master. I am so happy that I got this done. Love you guys. Okay guys, that is it for this video. I give the place that I had it done a 10 out of 10. I love my technician. She was absolutely amazing and made me feel so comfortable, and I would highly recommend her if you are in the DC area or surrounding counties and are looking to have this procedure done. Then definitely look up MBody. I'm gonna have all of their information in the down bar. You can just click the links. It'll take you to their website so that you can check them out. I hope I answered all of your questions. Thank you so much for tuning in and stopping by my channel, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.